This is footage from the Fujifilm XP, a camera that I used for many years but is now quite outdated. I use this camera for just about everything, and I knew that I needed an update. So this is footage from the GoPro Hero 8 Black, a camera that is now just 10 months old. Now, I was lucky enough to get my hands on one, and also a few accessories. So in this video, I'll be unboxing and reviewing all the accessories and the camera itself, so stay tuned to the end. From here on out, almost every single video will be filmed on this camera, except for just the videos in my room, because I have a handy cam for inside of my room, but unfortunately, I'm not allowed to take it outside of the house. So I will be filming inside with the Sony Handycam, but everything outside of the house will be filmed on the GoPro Hero 8 Black. So I'm going to switch to an overhead view to get this video started. Okay, so sorry that my desk is a bit messy, I kind of have to clean it up. So, starting off in this package, I believe is the camera. So, I don't need a knife for this, why am I using a knife? So we're just going to open this up here. Okay, so in here we have the GoPro, and also I bought, so this part is from Best Buy, and also from Best Buy I bought the floating piece for it, so I can float the GoPro underwater if I lose it, and I have some other accessories that will go just to help with that. So in here we have the GoPro, some of the details on the front. It's a waterproof up to 33 feet. So I believe I just pull this tab to open it from the bottom. So then just gonna pull it out. Okay, there's the camera itself. Okay, so here there's a little removable thing that you just take it off right there. So that is the camera. There's a little screen on it there. You just gotta take that off, I think. Yes, okay, there we go. There is the camera. So next we have in the box, we have some things. So this is for GoPro Plus. This is their subscription to some things, and then just some instructions to begin with, and the user manual that is very large. Okay, inside we have this battery with the blue strip on it. That is specifically for the GoPro Hero 8. You can use past batteries, but they won't support all features. Inside we have a USB-C cable to plug into the side of the camera, and then a curved sticky mount, so I'll probably put this one on my helmet. So that is the camera. Comes on this little thing on one of the mounts. So I will just unscrew this to look at the camera. So this year, GoPro has made these into little tabs. They're sort of magnetic, so the mount itself is connected to the camera rather than having a big bulky case. You just pull these little tabs down. They do feel a bit flimsy, but I think they'll be able to hold up just for what I'm doing. And it looks pretty solid so far. Taking off the side door, pretty easy, and that just snaps off as well. So then the battery goes into there. I don't know if this battery is charged. We'll have to see. And if it's not, then that's fine. So it just plugs in right there, and then you just snap this little piece on, just like that. and then it goes back into place. Boom! Just like that. There is the camera. So, we have camera, mount. Oh, it turned on. Okay, so it turned on. I have my phone here. I believe you need to use the app. So now I have to connect it with my phone. So I need to click add camera. And I think I have to turn on Bluetooth. There you go. Okay. Add camera. Add camera. Connect camera. So now we're connecting the camera, and this way we can update the firmware to the latest update. So I'm just gonna name it Marek's GoPro. Marek's GoPro. That's the name of it. Okay. So it came in 13% battery, which I'll probably have to. Okay, yeah. So it's updating the camera. I'm gonna plug in the camera now with this USB-C cable here, so that we can charge it up and be able to get it going, so we can give it a little test run later on. Luckily, I do have a portable battery, so I don't have to reach this short USB-C cable anywhere. So let's pop this side door off, plug in the USB-C, plug it into this portable battery, and we're gonna let this update and charge while we open some of the accessories. So next we have this floaty piece right here. This is so that it will float underwater without me losing it, and this will also go with another piece that I have in the accessories that I bought on Amazon. So this opens up. Oh yes, hang on. We'll get this later, actually. Okay, so I have to insert the SD card, but spoiler, I do have an SD card in this second box, so everything will be updated later. Just gotta figure out how to turn this thing off. Okay, so we're gonna power that off, and then when we get the micro SD card out, oh crap, I'm ripping this box. This is some quality unboxing here. So I will get the SD card out, and I will put it in so that we can get it to the latest update. And this is the floaty piece. It is massive. I'll take this off for now so that we can kind of put everything on and test it all. And I'll update it later. So this piece, I believe, it just kind of squeezes in there. I will figure this out later. I'll figure this stuff out later, and then we're gonna open the Amazon box for now. Moving on to this big Amazon box that has a ton of accessories for the camera. We'll be able to use it. We're gonna need to put an SD card in there to get it to the latest firmware, and then we are going to test out some of its features, and then hopefully take this thing out to the streets soon. There we go. So, in here, we have a few things. We have a SanDisk micro SD card. Hopefully these are the right speeds to upload at its full quality. So we have a micro SD card, and then instead of jumping into this big part, I'm just gonna go into the GoPro chomps, which is one of the main accessories I was looking forward to. So, in here is a small little, it's a mouth mount. So I put it, I put it in my mouth, and then I can connect the GoPro there. Here, I'll disconnect it just for video here. So I have this mouth mount here, and this has a snorkel on it so I can breathe. And then also I have this orange piece, this big old orange piece that will go over the GoPro, and then I will be able to hold it out of my mouth and also be able to let it float. So that's the GoPro chomps. This big old thing, full of accessories. I have watched some reviews on this kit specifically. It's the newer, I don't know how to say that. Their stuff is everywhere, and so they made this accessory kit. I've seen some reviews on it, and it looked like it was pretty good. It was about $20, $30, I'd say. And it has a lot of accessories that would be otherwise expensive on GoPro's actual website. So, comes all in this case, and then we're gonna open it up, and let's see, a bunch of plastic. So, I'm gonna put the camera right here. We have some manuals, these little packet thingies. I don't even know what these are for. Probably games or something. And we'll just start it off with the first thing that I grab, and that is the suction cup mount. So I'll use this in the car if we're driving somewhere. You just pop this thing in. Just put something there, pop it on, and boom. It's stuck on there, and so then we just pop it on one of these little mounts, and boom. I'm not gonna put everything on because there's so much stuff in here that would literally make the video take forever, and I'm also gonna move this. So I moved this up a bit better. Hopefully that's better to see. This mount is pretty stable, actually. I was scared because I saw some other reviews about this specific one being kind of flimsy, but it actually seems pretty good. I'll just stick it on a window. Maybe we can do some time lapses of some car rides and things. And moving on, we have a little clamp. Very strong clamp. I'm pretty sure this may or may not be magnetic. I think it's not. It's a clamp. I think I can clamp that to like my backpack or something. Carry it around, although usually if I'm walking around, I'll probably have it on my head or my chest. And then moving on, we have this is the wrist strap, or no. These are just straps. Apparently this just straps somewhere, I think, because that's, yeah, I think this just straps somewhere. I don't really know all the details about that specific piece. And then this, I believe, is a handlebar mount. So I can put this on my bike or on anything, any sort of bar, and it will clamp down, and I can have it on my handlebars or some part of my bike. I probably won't do that just because of like, just not really, because the handlebar angles just always seem really weird. So moving on, we have this plastic piece, which I'm actually very excited about. It looks like just a little plastic pole, but this thing will go stick onto like a sticky, and then it will be right in front of my face, and it's like, ooh, like the wingsuit divers or whatever. You see those guys with the camera all up in their face like this. This is what they're using, and now I have one, so I can have a good angle on things. And then next up, we have, I believe this is the wrist strap. Yes, this is the wrist strap. Another thing that I probably won't use in here, but it's still good to have. Seems like it would be kind of unstable, but with the Hypersmooth 2.0 and the GoPro now, it should be decent enough, but I probably honestly won't use this that often. Next up, we have this whole bag of, I think these are just like little things. Just a little wrist strap. We have more of these clamps. Not clamps, but these little mounts that I'll probably need tons of. And also some screws and more of these clamps. There's a lot of these clamps in here. I'm just going to leave these in the bag because it's pretty much just clamps. And moving on, we have the floaty handle. The floaty handle thing. This floats. Probably won't use this that much. It's pretty plasticky. I probably won't use it too often, but I will. If I'm gonna use it, I'm gonna put the orange thing on it, and then have it like that. If I'm gonna use a handle underwater at all. And then next up, something that is halfway out of the bag. Strangely weird, but a mini tripod that seems kind of spotty, but it's actually, it feels stronger than the Joby Gorilla Pod, like the mobile one. So this I'll probably actually use a lot just to have with the GoPro, and I believe with this here, I will also have an adapter to put, I'll have an adapter so that I could put the camera on, because this is a screw mount, be able to put this on a screw mount, which means I will also be able to put it on this grip, so we can film some good edits and stuff like that. So, moving on, we have just a strap. I mean, honestly, I could use this for anything. I don't even know if I'll use it. This doesn't look like it would be super useful for a GoPro, but it's included in here. It's just a strap. I mean, maybe you could use it to, like, I don't know, whatever, honestly. Seems kind of pointless. And moving on, I think this is the chest strap. Yes, this is a chest strap. So, I actually already have a chest strap, but it will be good to have a second one. And depending on how strong, I'll probably use one or the other, depending on how strong one is. And yeah, so next we have, this is the head mount, I think. Yes, this is the head mount. So I can strap this to my head. Pretty simple. And I'll have another angle. I put that on really awkwardly, but honestly, I don't care. And next, we have the stickies. A bunch of these little sticky ones that one doesn't have a sticky on it. Oh yes, you're supposed to put them on. Okay, so we have some flat, and it looks like, I think, yes, we have some curved ones, and the GoPro itself came with a curved mount. And then a selfie stick, just a regular selfie stick. I also have a selfie stick in here that already had the GoPro mount, but I did buy an adapter earlier for it. So yes, this I'll probably use this. It's a bit longer than the other one. Then just a little bag, and in here I won't need, because these are the little fog absorbers. Actually, I might need it for this, but way back when you had to put a case over your GoPro to make it waterproof, you had to put these little fog things in there, otherwise everything will just get all foggy and your footage will look weird. So, oh, I found it. This is the screw. This is the, I forgot the size of this screw, but it's the adapter so that I can fit it onto things. So basically, I'll just use this as an example, because this will probably be what I'll use it for most. Just screw that little thing on there. Flip this down. This is most likely what I'm going to use this for, just to have the GoPro on this grip, filming edits. I will use this camera a lot for edits. I mean, honestly, this is quite the setup here. This is all that I need. And with the Hypersmooth 2.0 and the boost mode, I don't know if I'm gonna need to be that stable with this, so I can just, you know, have it there. It's nice. It's good to be able to mount it to just about anything. And it's also nice that the Hero 8 has the built-in things, mounts. So I don't have to worry about taking a case on and off all the time. And yeah, I'm really excited about using this in the future. It's gonna take some getting used to, and I'm gonna update the firmware. I'm probably gonna end the video here because this is a lot to clean up, and I just gotta make sure everything is working alright. So I'm gonna put the SD card in, I'm gonna update the firmware, maybe take it out for a test, but that's the end of this part of the video at least. So if I do a test, you will see it right now. Okay, so I put it a bit higher on my chest so it would be a bit more stable. I don't know how much that's going to affect it, but I'm pretty rusty on my bike. And yeah, let's get a 180. Pretty sketch, but still counts. Let's get a bunny hop. Okay. It's feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good.